So you guys want to see a rose update. Well, I've been getting questions about this one for all winter, but they've been dormant up until now. And something's happening, guys. So I made a video last summer, if you didn't see it yet, and I propagated roses in a 2-liter soda bottle. And everybody wants to see an update. Well, I've got that update for you guys right now here today. And here they are, guys, growing just like they should be. Now let's look at this smaller one first. You know, it's kind of smaller. Some of the leaves are wanting to die back, but it's gone through a long, hard winter. But look at this, guys. We've got new growth just starting to come up here. Right out of here. We've got more new growth right down here just starting to come up. All along this branch, we've got new growth. And this guy, I'm convinced, is going to grow into a happy, healthy rose bush. But let's look at this other one. You know, not everything turns out exactly the same or identical or perfect. And that is definitely the case with these guys. This one is just more vigorous and beautiful, and the growth is greener, and it's just looking fantastic. So take a look at this one, guys. Just growing beautifully. I don't know that we're going to get any roses on it this year. It's so young, but lots of green growth. Look at this. All this is new growth that has just been coming out here. And this guy is growing absolutely beautifully. So, in answer to a lot of your questions, how are the roses doing from last summer? Well, here they are. That's how they're doing. They're still growing. They're still doing good. And we're moving right along with them. Now, what am I going to do with these guys? Well, I don't know, because I've got the parent over here now, and I intend on planting that out in my garden area. But I might sell this, or I might give it away to my mother-in-law, or, you know, somebody locally that wants it. But the point is this, and I get this question a lot, or I get this comment a lot. People say, and people that are really into roses, and they're right, they say, you know, what about the rootstock, Mike? Because a lot of roses are grafted onto a really good rootstock, and that's true. A lot of different plants are grafted onto rootstock. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And that's because some plants don't grow as well on their own roots. You know, but people will come on and they'll say that's not going to work. It absolutely did work, and here's the purpose of this. This one's growing well on its own rootstocks. You could plant this out in your landscape. Not all of them will, but this one is growing well on its own rootstock. But here's the point of this. If you had an old rose that was from, you know, a relative, you take the cutting, you preserve the genetics, and then you've got it on your own property, at your own place, and then you can graft that onto a rootstock, but you've preserved the genetics, and that's the point of all this. Now, you can take a lot of these out. I could probably take, this one looks really healthy. You could take it out and plant it on your property, and this will grow into a nice rose bush. But if it doesn't, you've preserved the genetics, and you can then graft it onto a stronger rootstock. It's all just fun. We're playing around here with this stuff in our own gardens, and we're just messing with nature. Any of these plants that are grafted onto rootstock, a lot of Japanese maples, a lot of trees in general, the Kwanzan cherries, we're just playing with nature, guys. So don't get so serious about this, rose people. You're right. A lot of roses are grafted on a rootstock, but this absolutely does work, and as you can see, it works fantastic. So there you have it. There's the rose cuttings. They're growing just nicely. We'll see how they go through the summer. I don't know how long I'm going to hang on to them, because I got so many more projects around here that I need to, you know, clear things out of here. So if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to follow along and see how a lot of this stuff is doing as we move forward. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.